one summer I decided to get a job working in a nice place, somewhere in the country. And the job that I got, I expected Rod Serling to pop up at any moment. This man thinks he has taken a job as a resort waiter in the Catskill Mountains. Little does he know he's entered the Twilight Zone. Well, it wasn't just any resort, it was a Borscht Belt resort. You familiar with the Borscht Belt? The Borscht Belt are the Jewish resorts in the Catskill Mountains. And this wasn't just any Jewish resort in the Catskill Mountains. This was a small one with very old, very New York, very Jewish clientele. They were a cranky lot. And the job I was given, they told me it was going to be relief waiter. What's a relief waiter, I asked. Well, the relief waiter is the waiter who takes over the other waiters' stations when they have a day off. So I found that I didn't get to build rapport with any of the clients. The other waiters would wait on people for a week. I would wait on them for one day. The other waiters would get fabulous tips. I would get a very small portion of their fabulous tips. I remember one day working at this one station, there was this table. You know, when you have a table that seats four, it's called a four-top. 5 people, it's a 5-top, 6 people, a 6-top, etc. But with 1 and 2 people, they're not called 1-tops, 2-tops. I had these 2 old ladies at this table, and a 2-person table is called the deuce. And these ladies, my busboy and I came to calling them our deuce bags. They didn't ask for things so much as they made declarations. I must have my fish with sauce tartare. This got pretty wearing after a while, and I would work all day long. We got up maybe an hour and a half in the morning, a couple of hours in the afternoon, but we were in the dining room at 7:30 in the morning to start breakfast, and we would finish cleaning up after dinner and setting up for breakfast at 9:30 at night. We worked 6 days a week, and at my day off, my time off, my hours off, there was nobody to hang out with. My fellow waiters were, after getting pooped on all day and pushed around, were miserable company. I would walk around in the woods. I would look at sometimes it was nice. I was where I wanted to be in the wilderness. I was hoping maybe for a national park somewhere. Got the Catskills instead. I would go to the dining room in the morning and see the steam rising off the lake as the sun would hit it. It was beautiful. Occasionally there were some Hasidic kids walking around in the woods, boys, who had the long payas. I didn't see many of those back here in Boston. It was an interesting world. But my room, I was trapped. I was basically trapped. My room was above the dance floor, the dance hall, where I would hear every night, I would hear Alley Cat and the Mills Brothers. If I could get $1 for every time I heard those songs, I probably would have tripled my income. Town, on my day off, I couldn't get there. It was too far to walk. I didn't have a car, and the roads were too windy and dangerous to take a bicycle. I discovered that I was in a prison with pine trees for bars. So, as the end of the summer came, I found that they were letting some of the waiters that they didn't like go earlier. And even though I didn't get along real great with my employer, they kept me longer than some of the others, and it was finally in my last week there that they gave me my own station for about half a week. And the people they gave me were these unpretentious people from Canada who were very down to earth, and at the end of it, they scraped together not only the $150 tip that they had to give me, but another $160 on top of that. $300 in those days in 1 week was a fortune, and I had no place to go to spend it anyway. So I went home finally happy and satisfied at the end of the summer, and with yet another notion of what the relief and relief waiter means.